Good morning. It's Friday. It's our last morning here. You are extremely precariously propped up, and if Alex saw this, he'd probably scream. So don't turn around, Alex. Alex has been to the pool. I just did not feel like it. I felt a bit ill this morning, so I just felt tired. So I was just like, I'm just gonna lie here. So he went to the pool and I took a break, which is what these holidays are for. Just had a nice shower, so we're gonna go for breakfast soon. Sure, what I'm using. This is the Sukin Facial Moisturizer. I use the Madeleine Naturals from iHerb Cleansing Gel. And then the Claire's Pure Vitamin C from iHerb as well. I have a discount code if you use Madeleine on iHerb. FYI. Where I got a lot of my beauty products. Issue with this moisturiser though, it's really lovely, I love it. What I always do is I always pump out too much and then it does this because I have oily skin. And so it doesn't absorb. I should just do a half pump, but I always forget. Today we're going to make the most of being in Falmouth because why not? We're going to go into town. It's annoying because this weekend is the Falmouth Christmas market, though actually I think it may be cancelled because there are going to be like 70-80 mile-an-hour winds, which is so unheard of. I feel like that's just, the storms this winter, or this autumn, sorry, have been unbelievable in Cornwall. So I don't know if the Christmas market will end up going ahead. Have I done that on backwards? But yeah, we're missing the Christmas market by a day. So we're still gonna go into town and do some Christmas shopping and browsing because I love Falmouth shops. They have so many great shops for buying gifts. They've got lovely vintage shops, which I'm most excited to go into. And they also have some great charity shops. So we're just gonna have a good old mooch for the afternoon. The issue with these makeup bags, you know, the ones that spread out, is that the one thing that you need is the thing that you cannot find. This is the Bare Minerals foundation stick. What's it called? Complexion Rescue. I've been using this thing for years. It's a really nice, like, natural foundation. And I love it because you can take it in your handbag and touch up very easily because it's kind of like a concealer stick, but it's not high coverage or anything. Came home from dinner. We had a delicious dinner. Alex had a pizza. I had this huge salad. We were just so tired. I think that when you do a spa and you have massages and sauna and steam rooms, it really makes you super tired. It really relaxes your body, which is such a good sign. So we just, I just think I completely fell asleep immediately. Don't know what time Alex can sleep, probably not long after me. Don't think I made it much of the way through the holiday, but it was lovely to watch the holiday with a cup of peppermint tea in bed. That is the coziest way to end the day. I'm kind of rushing my makeup and Alex is ironing for me because we have to check out this morning. And I'm really sad Alex is just saying, why does it have to just be 2 days? I really love this room. I would recommend staying in a lodge because you really feel like you're in your own area. It's very quiet and it's so big, you feel very settled in. It feels like I'm in like a little mini cottage, really. And you've got your own outdoor area. It really does feel lovely. So I'm very grateful. Thank you to St Michael's Resort for inviting us. I feel very grateful to have stayed here because it's really gorgeous. This light is automatic, so when you move it or look at it, it turns on to do your makeup, which is very clever. How are you enjoying Vlogmas? If you have any requests on what you want to see this Vlogmas, let me know. I have planned it out of what I'm doing, because it's really helpful for me to have some fun festive plans ahead and share lovely recipes and crafts and stuff. But if there's anything in particular you'd really like to see, I can add it in. So do let me know if you're enjoying Vlogmas. Also, I want to know who you're watching for Vlogmas. Obviously, I'm sure lots of you are watching Zoe Sugg. I watch her every year for Vlogmas, and I have done since I was a teenager. And I keep on seeing people say, oh, I was, you know, this age when I started watching her Vlogmas, and now I'm older and I've grown up with her, and that's how I feel, because I watched her since the beginning, and it's lovely that she still does Vlogmas, and she's like the queen of Vlogmas. I'm also watching Megan Grubb. I'm also watching Josie, or Fashion Mumbler. I'm watching Rhiannon Ashley. Who else am I watching? I can't remember without looking at my... There's too many, I think, to keep up with, but without looking at my phone, I can't remember. But please let me know who you're watching. I'd love to know. Do you know what's a nice switch? Is a brown mascara some days when you don't want to have such heavy mascara. It doesn't make a huge difference, but it's a little bit more natural. I always put some kind of like warmish eyeshadow on my eyes. Not always, but I do often. And this is the Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara in a brown colour. I mean, not only is it a lovely mascara, see, like automatically without any effort, it also just looks quite nice and soft, so definitely recommend. I'm not, well, I'm so like hooked on red lipstick at the minute. I can't not wear it every day. But I like wearing where I just put a bit on. This is Energy from Bare Minerals. Rub it on and then use lip balm, so it's not really there anymore. So it's not like a lip stain. And this is why I think, like, I know there's lots of hype now on the internet about lip stain. And I have a lovely one from Atique, actually. I will say you don't necessarily need to buy a new lip stain product, because I know it's the hype. Because if you have a lipstick already, if you have a red lipstick already, do that, just pop a little bit on your lips and use lip balm to blend it out. Kind of works the same. It looks like I've got lipstick on, but it's not as intense as like a full red lip. It just looks like a nice colour, so it does kind of work. God knows what my hair's gonna look like, because I've had it up in a very tight bun. That was probably a bad idea to do that. Should have done it in a loose bun. What's it gonna look like? It's either gonna look really nice or crazy. It's fine. It looks wavy. That's actually not bad. It's just it's going in the wrong direction on the other side. Anyway, I'm gonna get dressed and we're gonna go for breakfast. And I fear I may have caught my niece's cold because I have a runny nose. Not great timing with Vlogmas. Alex has turned into a 5-year-old child with his orange juice and Cocoa Pops, which looks delightful. He's got a little granola and fruit. Come so close. Do you think we're going to feed him? Hello? We've just checked out. Sorry, this is in the way. We went for a little stroll to the beach just now. I have definitely got my niece's cold because I can't breathe. Like, my nose is constantly, I had to go for an emergency purchase of some tissues from Co-op because my nose is constantly running. It's quite intense. I don't normally have colds like that. It's very funny. I haven't had one in a while. I think the last time I was ill was COVID in the summer. Yeah, not ideal timing with Vlogmas. That's probably why. It's probably because I'm doing more than usual. I don't know. No, I feel like this Vlogmas has been pretty chilled this year, so maybe it's literally just I've got the cold from B.
Yeah.
I haven't felt particularly stressed by Vlogmas. It's been quite relaxed.
Yeah.
The first couple of days there was quite a lot to do, but
yeah, we just have to
nothing
wake
more
up.
than ordinary.
You know, wake up, edit in the morning.
Yeah. But we're going to go into town. We were going to walk, but it's very windy. We're going to get very windy winds tomorrow. So we're going to drive in and go and look at the shops. So we have done a little bit of shopping. We went into, what's it called? Retro, which is a vintage like charity shop. I will say though, the prices are very expensive in there. It didn't used to be like that.
You get some bargains. But
some bargains. There's another antique shop down here I want to go into. But yeah, there were quite a few things in there that I picked up and I was like, ooh, and then it said like £40 or £50.
There was a coat. I thought, oh,
a duffel coat. It was gorgeous.
No, there's another one. It's like, oh, it's Maddie's size. Perfect. It was £200.
Why? What was it? A designer?
Must have been, but I didn't know who it was. It's like,
there was a duffel coat that I thought would be perfect. We could share, and it was 50 quid. So
with holes.
With holes. So I hate to criticise these sorts of things, but I have noticed in the past few years that vintage shops and charity shops have got so expensive. I did, however, buy the most perfect pair of shoes. I have literally wanted this pair of shoes for like years. It's specifically a burgundy pair of pointed leather ankle boots, and they had some in my size, and I've been looking on Vinted for so long, and I nearly got some from new ones from what they called Aloha, I think the brand is. But they would have been like £100 or something, and they were 30. Still a bit pricey, but they're gorgeous. I think they're worth it. So we're gonna go have a little look at this other antique shop.
This is where we're having dinner.
And this is where we're having dinner later, yeah. Wilder.
Finally.
There's a really friendly lady who works in here. I've spoken to her before.
I always remember that weird statue at the bottom.
Yeah, that's a funny statue. Oh yeah, see, look at this stuff. Picture sale.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at that.
This one is lodged on top of it.
Wow, that's a beautiful. Is that a rose? Yeah.
That's what I thought you'd like it.
Oh my gosh, can I see the other one as well? Oh my gosh, look at them together. Oh my god, we have to get these.
Okay.
Look at that.
Deal.
Do you like them?
Yeah. I like plant pictures. And
they should go in the pink bedroom.
It's a nice frame. And we have roses in the garden, so.
Yeah, these are gorgeous pictures.
It's you.
Ha ha ha. Oh.
Hang on.
Wow. Wow, look at this portrait. Is that like an oil? I want more like modern art in the house. I really like this. Two little rose paintings. So many nice things in there that I have to restrain myself. It's just down the alleyway opposite Toast if you're in Falmouth.
Look at this wonky old building.
Yeah.
Ah, I'll be scared to look at that.
This is where we're having dinner because we couldn't the other day. had a delicious vegan lox bagel from Max's Bagels. Alex didn't because he's too full from breakfast. He just loaded up on breakfast.
Finished your breakfast.
Yeah.
And then I had more.
But that's definitely new, relatively, or I didn't notice it last time I was here. And it was an everything bagel with carrot lox, vegan cream cheese, and it was so delicious, and pickles. Very, very good. And the bagel was amazing. What a lovely lunch.
I like this window.
Oh yeah, cool. Before. Oh my gosh, I have to get that. Look at that. On bar with the caramel. Honestly, is there anything dreamier than we need a hot sauce? We ran out of Cholula. There's honestly nothing more that makes me happy than a health food shop like this that has all the different cooking ingredients that you can't get everywhere else. That's probably because of my job, but I just cannot get over this. I'd want to buy all these different soy sauces and hot sauces. Oh wow, that's quite fun. Suma. Oh, kimchi. Pate. Oh, what for?
This is what I was looking for the, you know, the taste test video.
Kinda, yeah. Someone commented that, saying try Kinda out. When does it go off? Because we could buy some and keep it for Christmas. Has it got a long shelf date? Oh yeah, well I would like some this year as well.
Saltash Waitrose, that's where we have to go.
Those, that sounds fun. So we've got some Kinda for Christmas. We are home because I'm so ill. I have sneezed about 10 times in the last minute, so I'm probably gonna have to pause this every time the sneeze comes. The weather is also getting really bad today, so we had planned to go to Wilder this evening and then go to the cinema. But the weather's getting really bad. It's getting like 50-mile-an-hour winds tonight and 70-mile-an-hour winds tomorrow. So I don't want to be in the car. I already am quite nervous in the cars since our car accident. So I have panic attacks in the car sometimes because of that. So I was like, I just don't want to be driving home in this like stormy rain. It's not sensible to do that anyway. And it was getting cold and rainy in town. It was very busy, so all the shops were very full, and I just was feeling quite unwell, like I couldn't breathe and I had to constantly be blowing my nose every 3 seconds. I just said to Alex, let's just go home. So I'm home, I'm in my comfies, and let me show you what we got actually, because these boots are everything I've ever dreamed of. They are gorgeous deep burgundy, but they're kind of like a brown burgundy. Well, they look more brown on camera, but they are definitely burgundy. And I love how they're kind of worn in. They're kind of a cowboy boot shape, but not really. And like I said, I've wanted a pair like this for years because on my Pinterest, I have so many images pinned of women wearing straight leg jeans and burgundy pointed boots just like this because I love that look. It looks super 70s. Yeah, just dream shoe. So it just goes to show when it comes to vintage and secondhand shopping, just pin stuff and keep in mind the things that are like your dream items. And one day they will come along. I found that with so many different things. Recently when I got that red coat, I mentioned to all of you that that was something I'd wanted for like a really long time, but I'd never found one. So it's kind of very satisfying that way, holding off buying something new to have like a dream item that one day you find secondhand or vintage, and it makes the experience so much more enjoyable. And these are literally perfect. They are exactly, like even the heel, exactly what I wanted. So could not be happier with that. In the natural store, we got some cheese for Christmas because we've had this last year and I love the Kinda Co. In fact, we should have done this for the taste test, but I kind of forgot. We have had this the last few years at Christmas, and one of you did mention it in the comments. So this is their garlic and herb, their chili, and their smoked. They are a local brand, so handmade in Somerset, so not far from Cornwall. And they're delicious, way more special for Christmas time. So yeah, and I actually just think I'm gonna start getting these kinds of cheeses more often because I am just so often disappointed by the supermarket vegan cheeses. They're just no good. So these are actually delicious as like a standalone, I think, because they're not like trying so hard to be normal cheese that they become artificial. These are just delicious flavours, and I think it's something that most people could appreciate because they have their own kind of texture and flavour, because they're made with cashews, I think. Yes, cashews. I got myself my favourite chocolate bar because I'm ill and I feel sorry for myself. My On Bar cocoa milk. If you haven't tried this, try it or add it to your Christmas list. And then I haven't tried this, but I'll have to try it later and tell you what I think. It's the On Bar oat milk caramel. I'm so excited. In fact, I'm just going to have a piece now because I'm wondering how it compares to a classic sort of caramel chocolate bar. I will say I prefer the cocoa milk to the oat milk On Bar, which it does annoy me a little bit because sometimes you see, well, I feel like you see the oat milk On Bars everywhere, but not the cocoa milk. And that's probably they sell more of these, so obviously everyone else prefers these, but I love the cocoa milk one. I think it's more creamy. This is not as creamy. Oh no, there's no caramel in that. That's the advertising. This is the first piece, so that's obviously a mistake. Right, let's try the next piece. Do I need to contact On Bar? There's no caramel in it. I mean, it tastes caramelly, but there's nothing. Am I going mad? There's no caramel. I need to cut this in half to see if I'm just biting it off because it tastes like caramel. Okay, this is, I'm wondering if this is a dud bar. Look, what the hell? I love you On Bar, but that's really disappointing. This almost feels like it's, is it old or is it not a single one has any caramel? Either that's intentional and it's just flavoured like salted caramel because it does taste a little bit caramelly, or there is a dud. But then if it is the sort of thing that's flavoured a little bit caramelly, that's false advertising because that's showing caramel in the middle like a classic caramel chocolate bar. Has anyone else had this and did you have caramel inside, or is it just false advertising? I might message them and be like, what's going on? Send them a photo. Interesting. I don't want to hate on them because I love On Bar. This is I've never had a bad experience. Like this is my favourite chocolate bar. I love them. And then I did show you already, but we've got these two matching rose prints, which are beautiful. Roses are my favourite flower. This is something I'd actually like to start as a hobby because I used to love art so much. I started drawing, like doodling with pens in bed, doing kind of like line doodles. I googled a few ideas of what to do because I was thinking I really need to start doing that to like relax at night rather than going on like Pinterest on my iPad, because then it just keeps me awake. So I googled like pen doodles, and there's lots of fun ideas that you can do that are really satisfying, like with lines. It just reminded me that this is what I spent most of my teenage years doing, was just drawing in my spare time, and painting. So I really would like to get back into it, and I really love doing kind of detailed painting and drawing. So maybe that's a New Year's resolutions. I want my New Year's resolutions next year to be much more about like things that fill my cup rather than work. I mean, obviously I kind of wanted to treat my work stuff as completely separate. Like that's my like business strategy, but it doesn't apply to me, or like I don't have like career goals in terms of like, oh, I want to like overachieve or get to this next step. Like I feel like I've done that in previous years. I'd rather like focus on a business strategy, which we have been doing, and it's been making me feel better. But like in terms of like New Year's resolutions, for me, I don't think they need to be about career. I would just want them to be about me and like what will make me happy and like fill my day and like make me feel fulfilled, basically, because you can get a bit lost in your career and your job, especially when you're self-employed. And stuff like this, and stuff like I mentioned when I said how I love to sing, and I've been meaning to get singing lessons for about a year or two, and I haven't done it. And there's lots of things like that that have been on my list of things that would really make me happy that I haven't done. So maybe next year will be the year where I actually do these things and I can share that with you, because it will bring me joy, hopefully. I'm gonna put the fire on, try and feel cozy for the rest of today, because I'm feeling sorry for myself. Reunited with my puppy. Some of you asked where she was. She was with Grandma and Grandpa. Are you? You little one. Oh. Zeus is happy we're home. Misty Bob. Yes, good girl. She had her dinner?
It's a good question. I don't think so. But she's been out.
Good girl. I just started making dinner and forgot to vlog. I forgot it was vlogmas. That is so tricky. That's the thing I've happened before in vlogmas when it gets to the end of the day because I don't usually film and I forget, but I'm making a lovely tomato pasta because I'm not feeling well. I just want comfort food. That this is something that is just so simple and just what I was craving. I was tempted by jacket potato and beans, but we had baked beans for breakfast, so that kind of made me feel a bit like, not so sure. So I've just fried garlic in olive oil, loads of garlic with loads of olive oil, and then you just add loads of cherry tomatoes. We had some lovely orange ones, and then when they're a bit softened, you squish them like that and they create a lovely sauce, and then you can put some seasoning in there. I'll put like salt and pepper, maybe some mixed herbs, some basil, and I've literally just got some pasta cooking. You combine the two with a bit of the pasta water and some vegan cheese and my homemade vegan parmesan, which I will link because there's a recipe for this on my website, and you have yourself a very delicious, simple, wholesome pasta for dinner. This looks so yummy. Like, does that not look like comfort food? Perfect, just what I wanted. Okay, I'm a little bunged up, but we are going to the cinema still because that was on the plan. So we've just changed where we're going. We're gonna go to Helston. We were gonna go to Falmouth Cinema. I'm so looking forward to seeing Wicked again because I saw it once and it was so good. So we're gonna go see Wicked and get a load of popcorn. There's nothing cozier than the cinema when it's rainy outside and it's Christmas time. I swear at this time of year I just go to the cinema so much more. Oh gosh. I made Alex watch the credits because I wondered if there was an end screen. Like
you didn't wonder, you told me.
Well, okay, so lots of people troll people on the internet, don't they? So I think I saw a comment or a video where someone said that there's something after the credits, and obviously they were trolling to make people do that.
But you don't think to check these?
No, I just saw it and I thought, oh, well, let's just wait and see. And there was nothing. Do you know what I feel like doing? Look at my hair.
What?
Look at my hair.
What's the halo?
I feel like going dancing through life.